So everyone tells you to start a blog. It's the classic advice for building a brand or starting an online business. But here's the trap they don't mention. Picking the wrong blogging platform can, well, kill your dream before you even start. You get tangled up in confusing tools, hit with surprise costs, and stuck with a design you absolutely hate. You end up frozen, terrified of making a bad choice you'll be stuck with a year from now. Look, you could watch a dozen other videos that give you a huge list of options that all sound the same. Or we can just cut through the noise. The truth is, for most people starting a blog in 2026, the choice really comes down to just two platforms. Today, I'm going to show you those two clear paths. We'll cover my top pick for visual creators who need a gorgeous site with zero drama, and the reigning champion for professional bloggers who are serious about building a real business. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which path is for you. Before we look at any software, you have to answer one question: who are you? Your goal decides your tool, and in 2026, bloggers fall into two main camps. First, there's the visual creator. This is the artist, the photographer, the designer, or the chef. Your main goal is to showcase your work in the most stunning way possible. You really want a portfolio that just happens to have a blog attached to it. You want your site to be a work of art, but the last thing you want is to spend weeks learning to code or fighting with settings. You need a tool that just gets out of your way and works. Second, there's the professional blogger. This is the person who sees their blog as the foundation of a business. Your plan is to make money, whether that's through affiliate marketing, ads, or selling your own products. You're playing the long game. You need a platform that grows with you, from your first few readers to your first million. For you, it's all about ownership, control, and flexibility. Once you know which camp you're in, the choice becomes incredibly simple. If you identified as a visual creator, your mission is simple. Maximum beauty with minimum fuss. You want a platform that feels more like designing a cool poster than building a website. And in 2026, the clearest choice for this is Wix. For years, website builders made you choose easy to use or total design freedom. You couldn't have both. Wix changed that. It offers a true drag and drop editor, which means you can put anything, an image, a text box, a video, exactly where you want it on the page. That level of control used to be only for graphic designers. Now anyone can do it. Wix is amazing for beginners because it gets rid of the technical headaches. You're not worrying about hosting, security, or updates. It's all included. You just sign up, pick one of their over 900 designer templates, and start creating. Let's talk pros. First, the editor is super intuitive. If you can use PowerPoint or Canva, you can build a beautiful site in Wix. Second, it's all in one place. Your hosting, domain, and blog are all handled from a single dashboard, which is just convenient. And third, the app market is huge. If you need a booking system, an events calendar, or a members-only area, there's an app for that. But there's a catch. The biggest downside to Wix is ownership. Using Wix is like renting a gorgeous, fully furnished apartment. It's stunning. The building management handles all the repairs, and there's a gym downstairs. But you can't knock down a wall. You can't change the plumbing, and you never truly own it. You're living in their world, by their rules. This rental model means you have less deep technical control. While Wix's SEO tools have gotten much better, you don't get the microscopic control you would on other platforms. And if you ever decide to leave, moving your site is difficult. You can't just pack it all up and move to a new host. For making money, Wix has solid e-commerce and membership features built in. You can run Google AdSense or other ad networks, but you'll have less control over advanced ad strategies. So, who is Wix for? It's for the photographer who needs a gallery to blend perfectly into a blog post. It's for the author who wants a striking page for their new book. It's for anyone who says, I just want a professional blog online by this weekend, without any technical stress. If that's you, Wix is your answer. A close competitor here is Squarespace. It's famous for its polished, high-end templates. It uses a more structured editor, which some people prefer because it keeps your design looking clean. If Wix's total freedom feels a bit like chaos to you, Squarespace offers beautiful guardrails. It's a fantastic choice, but I think Wix's flexible editor gives it a slight edge for most visual creators. All right, let's shift gears. If you heard that last part and thought renting too risky, I'm not building my business on someone else's land, then you are a professional blogger, and for you there is only one king, WordPress.org. Now let's be very clear, I'm talking about WordPress.org, the free open source software. This is not WordPress.com, which is a hosted service more like Wix. Think of it this way. WordPress.org is like being handed the complete architectural blueprints to build any house you can imagine. You just have to buy your own land, that's web hosting, and get a mailing address, which is your domain name. As of 2026, WordPress powers a massive part of the internet, around 42% of all websites. That's nearly 4 out of every 10 websites you visit. And really, that's not an accident. It all comes down to one powerful idea: true ownership. With a self-hosted WordPress site, you own it all. The content, the design, the data, everything. No company can suddenly change the rules and shut you down. No one can tell you how you can or can't make money. You are in complete control. It's kind of like the difference between renting that luxury apartment and owning the entire building. The only rule you have to follow is your hosting company's, but the platform itself is yours. The biggest pro for WordPress is its infinite flexibility, thanks to over 60,000 plugins. Plugins are just apps for your website. Want the world's most powerful SEO tools? Install Rank Math or Yoast. Want to sell an online course? There are plugins for that. A membership site, an online store, a directory, plugins. If you can dream it, you can probably build it on WordPress. This is massive for monetization. WordPress gives you total freedom. You can run ads from any network and keep all the revenue. You can use any affiliate links you want. You can sell your own products with a tool like WooCommerce. The platform is designed to help you make money on your terms. So what's the catch? Well, owning the building means you're also in charge of maintenance. With WordPress, you're responsible for picking a host and keeping your site and plugins updated. There is a steeper learning curve than Wix. You have to learn your way around a new dashboard and understand the basics of themes and plugins. But honestly, calling this a con misses the point. It's actually a feature, not a bug. The small amount of time you invest in learning WordPress basics pays you back with total freedom for your entire blogging career. It is the single best investment you can make in your online business. So, who is WordPress.org for? It's for the person who wants to turn their cooking hobby into a full-time income. It's for the expert who wants to sell courses and build a community. It's for anyone who is serious about building a long-term, valuable digital asset that they fully own and control. If you're building a business, WordPress.org is the professional's choice. Now you might be thinking, what about Medium, Substack, or Ghost? These are great platforms, but they're more like specialized tools. Medium is more of a social network for writers. The big pro is a built-in audience. Your articles can get discovered by people already on the site. The con is that you have almost no design control and you're building your brand on someone else's platform. Substack and Ghost are fantastic for creators focused on newsletters. They're built specifically to help you grow and monetize an email list with paid subscriptions. Ghost gives you more ownership than Substack, but they're both less flexible for building a complex, all-purpose website. So there you have it. The choice in 2026 is clearer than ever. It's not about a huge list of features. It's about who you are and what you want to achieve. Are you a visual creator who needs a stunning, hassle-free portfolio and blog? My recommendation is Wix. It will give you the power to build something beautiful in a weekend. Are you a professional blogger determined to build a long-term business, own your content, and have unlimited ways to make money? Then the undisputed king is WordPress.org. It's the foundation that almost every successful professional blog is built on. Forget the analysis paralysis. Forget the fear of picking the wrong thing. Just choose the path that matches your goal. The platform is just a tool. The most important thing is to finally start sharing your voice with the world. Thanks for watching. Now go pick your platform and start building.